In this video, I will discuss how we can establish instructor presence in our online courses. Students don't always see that we've been in the course. We need to leave an observable trace so the students know we're present and they're not alone. We want students to know we value what is occurring in the course and hope by doing so, they will do the same. In online courses, there are several ways to demonstrate presence. Two areas I want to highlight today are announcements and discussions. Let's take a look at the announcements area. As you can see, this is my welcome announcement for my Pre-Algebra Math 040 class. Your welcome announcement should begin with a couple of sentences introducing the course, then move into course navigation, and close with the invite to contact you. It's not required, but strongly encouraged to include a welcome video, a short, brief video. And your video could be the same text as your welcome announcement, or it could be something different and you're referencing the students to read the text announcement. But with video and text, that way you're reaching all learners. Another announcement I want to talk about are the weekly lesson announcements. As you can see here, this is my announcement for lesson 1. Every time you begin a new lesson, it's good to post an announcement. What you see here is I've welcomed everyone again to class. I've got the activities and the due dates, and I've closed it saying, if you have any questions, please post them to the Q&A discussion forum. But I also have provided my email address again. Now, what you don't see here that you could include is a couple of sentences about the topic or subject you'll be learning about that particular week. And you might want to include your lesson objectives. Now, along with the welcome announcement and with your lesson announcements, you will have course updates and reminders. Course updates could be if Blackboard's going to be down. You could post an update that says, okay guys, Blackboard's going to be down at this day and this time. I'm letting you know in advance so that you can work that into your schedule. You could provide some reminders that says, I'm the instructor, I'm here to help you, but we do have our tutoring and learning center. They do tutor on campus and there is some online tutoring. Other reminders could be you're at the end of the semester and you're letting them know about registration. Still, another reminder could be the National Distance Learning Week and the Innovation Showcase workshops that they might be interested in during the fall. A course update could be about your proctoring event that's up and coming. So, in addition to the welcome and your weekly lesson announcements, don't forget you can provide course updates and reminders. But with these announcements, it's good to keep them non-personal. You're showing them that you're available to them at any point in time. And one thing I like to always check mark is the send a copy of this announcement. So let's edit this particular announcement. And when you scroll past the subject line and the body of your email, you'll come to where you see web announcement options and course links. Right now, I keep it non-date restricted because I want my announcements to be up throughout the entire semester. Some instructors will date restrict them so that they disappear. I think they should be up the whole entire semester in case students have questions. But here's the send a copy of this announcement. So once I post the announcement and I've got that check marked, your students will get an email. And then they'll know, wow, my instructor was just in the course. He or she is present. I've got an email, linking me back to the announcement they just posted. And I also like the course link option. For your welcome, you can only do one course link per announcement. So with the welcome, I like to do the course link to the syllabus. And then if this was your lesson introduction announcements, then you could do a course link to the lesson 1 folder, the lesson 2 folder, the lesson 3 folder. You're helping them with their navigation, which in turn helps them be successful. So that's a little bit about the announcements. Now let's talk a little bit about discussions. And as you can see here, I have 3 different types of discussions. I have the question and answer, the introductions, and then I have a topic forum. Now, with the Q&A, all online courses should have this type of forum. You can call it whatever you want. Ask the class, questions, Q&A. You can call it whatever you want. But when you're in a seated class, students can raise their hand and ask questions. Well, it's a little different in online courses. So with the Q&A, if the students have a particular question, they post it here, the instructor responds, and everybody benefits. So as I was saying before, when I close my announcements with the email, I tell them, unless it's of a private nature, post it here in the question forum. At the beginning of class, I always have students email me with general questions. I respond to their email, but I also say, please take your question and my answer and post it here in the discussion forum. The introduction forum. We are starting to build an online community of learners. So we want everybody to introduce themselves to each other and to start to build that community. We also want to model what we expect of the students. So as you can see in the introduction forum, I have the first post. And I know underneath the faculty area you have your bio, but we want students then to be able, this way they can reply, you're modeling what they are supposed to be doing, and then they can reply to your introduction and ask you questions and get to know you a little bit better. So let's go back to our third forum, which is our topic forum. And OTC Online does not go out and say you have to have a certain number of discussion forums. We want you to have a wide variety of activities that's beneficial to the students' learning. So we don't go out and give you a certain number. But with the topic forums, students might say, I don't know if my instructor is really reading my work. I know you guys are reading all the forums because you're providing great feedback in a timely manner and you're assigning points. Some students don't know how to go back and see their feedback, so they don't quite know that you're present and that you're taking the time to read their information. So a couple of things I like to recommend to instructors is every topic forum, pick 2 or 3 students, different students each time, and reply to them. Then by the end of the semester, you've replied to each student at least once. Another thing I like to do or recommend is to have instructors do a summary post at the end of each topic discussion, where they can summarize everybody's posts, highlight maybe a few students that had a really good post. They did extra research, they found a great quote, but highlight certain students. And then this is where you can provide your expertise on the subject and gives the students a little bit more information for those that want to continue researching that particular topic. we as instructors in these forums, we are taking a facilitative role, and we want to make sure that the communication keeps on going. And anything that we provide, we want to make sure it's timely and useful. Now, one thing I didn't mention with these forums is there is a subscription option. So let's edit this particular forum. And when you scroll down under forum settings, you'll see subscribe. And you can set your you can set it up just like I have it here. And what that allows is then in this particular forum, where you go up and hit create thread, there's a button that says subscribe. And whenever you or your students hit the subscribe button, then everyone in the class is notified every time someone posts to that particular forum. Now you've got to do that setup with each forum. The one forum that I think this needs to be done the most is the Q&A. That way, as you, the instructor, you've subscribed to the Q&A forum, and then when your students post to that forum, you get an email link about it, and you can get in there and reply to them in a very quick and timely manner. And that lets them know that, oh my goodness, I just posted in this forum and my instructor's already responding to me with the answer. It shows them again that you really are taking an interest in this course and that you care. And if you're taking the time to be present and you care about your students and you're trying to get them the correct information, then they're going to reciprocate. They're going to take their time and do the best that they can in this course. One last thing with discussions is you will have some students that might post some incorrect information. We want students to know that we're present, we're approachable, we're professional, but at the same time we're trying to guide them and get the correct information out there. So if you're looking at a post and it's not quite where it should be, give them some positive comments and then gently guide them back in the correct direction they need to go. There are other ways that we can be present in our online courses. Today I just picked the announcements and discussions. There will be other videos to come down the road with other ways we can be present, but I just wanted to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this video on instructor presence. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact OTC online at otc.edu. Thank you.